I guess it was muted, so y'all couldn't even hear me. It's your boy Travis Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Gladly here with my people. Back at it again with a new live stream. They had the Puerto Rican Day Parade today. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing some Uber, and now I'm downtown in the city of New York. Mm. Yeah, y'all. Hope y'all been all right. We we made history. We made history, y'all. The Knicks won the championship. I know we live in the Matrix. I I know that sports is rigged and it's entertainment. Listen, man, the Knicks won a championship, y'all. That is go. That is go. I miss y'all though. I miss going live. I've been putting more energy into myself, my relationship. I've been focused on the stock market, getting right within myself, you know, cultivating my energy, really connected to the source and just really going within. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. That's what it's really been about. I don't have control over what YouTube does with this channel. I only have control over what I speak about and the energy that I put out there. But I do got to show my gratitude. Thank y'all to anybody that's still been supporting me on this journey, on this channel. If y'all want to, I guess follow me on Instagram, y'all could. I've been doing basically a million views a week on Instagram, but it's just me doing like duets from TikTok and then posting them on Instagram. And yeah, man, I've just been focused on my content creation journey and just expanding. Shout outs to Puerto Rico. Like I said, Puerto Rican Day Parade happened today. And we outside, man. We outside. We outside. Real talk. We outside, y'all. They got the streets clear. Shout out to everybody that's in the street. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? We can talk about it. If y'all want to subscribe to the channel, you can subscribe. I'm in good spirits. I've been way more happier, you know? Shout out to my fiance. That's my baby. Shout outs to God. All right. God been showing me that with entrepreneurship, you have to have the ultimate amount of faith and belief in yourself because when you step into a field where nothing is shout outs to Nathaniel. What's good, bruh? It's good, bruh. Shout outs to all of y'all. But when you step into a field where your income ain't certain, bro, you gotta walk out on faith and belief. Scott Kohler. Yeah, Will Smith. That's not the first time that I've been told that I look like Will Smith. But word though, shout out to everybody, man. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 10,000 supporters. I'm at like 16,000 on Instagram right now. And I'm trying, man. I'm trying to post content on this platform. I'm trying to, continue to connect with the audience and build my channel. Sometimes like me putting out the videos and then seeing that my videos ain't really slapping, it gets me a little bit discouraged. But I always tell myself to stay relentless and stay true because I built the audience for years, especially with me talking about retention and going within and helping you out with that journey. And you know, it just I gotta maintain. I gotta maintain with the audience that I do have. I live in the city of New York, aka God. This is how it's looking out here today because of the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and they got the blocks cut off, so ain't no real traffic out here. Shout outs to Canada. Shout outs to everybody that's here right now rocking out with me. Once again, I thank y'all. This YouTube journey has been eye-opening. It hasn't been the easiest. My views have went down. My subscribers have went down. My watch hours have went down. But guess what? My spirits stay high, and I ain't never giving up. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on y'all. You know, shout out to everybody. Spiritual needs was good, bruh. Thank y'all for being here. Real talk. I hope y'all been all right. I hope everybody been taking care of themselves mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and physically. You know, all we can do is prepare. We gotta prepare in America, bro, because I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, they trying to price the American people out. They trying to take away your job and have you walk around this planet confused and feeling like you ain't got no real sense of direction. But make sure y'all give the stream a thumbs up, y'all, so we can reach more people. But the main thing, you gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta stack your assets as much as possible. That's the only way you're gonna make it out here is if you got assets. You know? Look at this, y'all. Hi, Lisa J. That's the only way you're gonna make it out here is if y'all got assets. I say it on my videos because it's a message that y'all need to hear. And I don't care if I sound repetitive. I don't care if it get on your nerves. I don't care if it sounds like I'm saying the same thing. It's just the truth. You know, I cannot sway my people away from the truth. There's millions of people worldwide that don't have no type of financial, awareness or financial literacy within. They don't know how the world works. You know, we tend to think that the world works the way that we see it, but it's like, nah, you gotta really pay attention to how this world is operating. You know, clocking in and clocking out Monday through Friday to get a paycheck every 2 weeks. That's not gonna help you get ahead. This is gonna help you pay your bills. And even with me doing Uber, I've been doing good with Uber. I'm not even going front to y'all, bro. I've been doing good with Uber because I know the areas. Like some people still think that gig work is trash or it's not lucrative, or you're not gonna make no money doing it. But me personally, I know the areas. So I'm gonna always make sure I make some money, you know? But I've been moving smarter. Like, let me just say that. I've been moving smarter. I'm not perfect, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to portray to be this perfect individual. I got my flaws, I got my weaknesses, I got, things within myself that I'm working on, but it's about to start raining out here too. But overall, it's like been telling myself just go all in, find something to go all in on and just do it, you know? And then I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened to me the other day. So I'm not gonna tell y'all the message because I feel like, well, it's not even I feel. I know that the message was meant for me to hear, and I'm gonna just tell y'all this, right? I came across a wealthy individual. The man was driving a McLaren, and I asked him, I said, what's one word of advice? And he basically said, just find something to go all in on. Hold on, yeah. I got to put y'all on my phone holder. I'm going down that hill. He basically said, find something to go all in on and really stick to it. And then I told him like, basically I'm passionate about the stock market. And long story short, he basically tell me that's what he does for a living. And I ain't gonna front like that was just my confirmation from source to go all in on the stock market because if somebody's driving a McLaren and they telling you that that's what they do for a living, that's another sign, you know? And the stock market is the financial freedom that we all looking for. You're not gonna really find it in your job because your job is capping your income. Now I'm not telling y'all to quit your job because at the end of the day we all gotta get money out here. Y'all, I'm not gonna sit there and just leave Uber. I'm investing to Uber, But we gotta force ourselves to think outside of the paradigm that's created for us in this human experience. And you're gonna continuously see the haves versus the have-nots, the people that's preparing versus the people that's not preparing, the people that set money aside, to invest and grow versus the people that just spent their money on consumerism and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really see the times for what it is, and we can't pretend that it's not happening. You can walk around thinking that what you want, but you gotta move like a 1% individual. You gotta move smarter with your brain. The stock market moves faster than your hourly wage ever will. Because think about it, the stock market is 24/7. Even though the stock market not open Saturdays and Sundays, right? No, it's still 24/7. Why? Because businesses ain't stopping. And then Orange Face, um, they'll sat there and they go back and forth about this agreement stuff and blah 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 whatever. So now it's a time for y'all to stack assets because it's actually discounted. It's extremely discounted, whether y'all want to believe that or not. And it's time for y'all to put your money to work. You know, I can't tell y'all what companies to invest into because I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. Because at the end of the day, if you invest into a company and then stock price go down and then you sell at a loss, then you're gonna try to blame it on me or you're gonna try to blame it on somebody else. But it's like, nah, you gotta do your research. You gotta pay attention to the company that you invest into, and you gotta hold for the long term, bro. Buy and hold. Buy and hold, bro. That's the easiest way to get rich out here. I get it. You could do options, right? Options is cool, right? Or you could learn how to trade and do like be a day trader or whatever. But easiest way to get rich out here is buy and hold, bro. Buy the dip, stock prices go down, buy some more at a cheaper price, get you some more shares, and stack your assets, bro. That's the name of the game. The world is changing into an asset ownership. Hold on, let me speed up the music. Outside, man. Outside, bro. The world is changing to an asset ownership place, bro. Like, nah, it's changing to an asset ownership place. You know what I'm saying? All these businesses out here, bro. Like over here, this area that I'm in, this is where the money is at. This is where the rich people live at. This is Fifth Avenue. I ain't going front. This is where the rich and the wealthy people live at, bro. But I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all don't find a way to purchase assets, bro, you're gonna get cooked. I'm just trying to like tell y'all the truth. And inflation is cooking everybody. Inflation is the hidden tax that we all pay. But inflation is good for the asset owners. Why? Because assets go up when they print more money or when they press that them buttons on the computer and they start printing out more money, right? Or adding more money to the system per se. The the inflation is gonna help the asset owners. It's not gonna help the people that's making hourly wages. That's not what inflation is gonna do. It's gonna actually eat up your purchasing power. And I think everybody, not everybody, but most people is waiting for this one day where money is no longer valuable because the dollar has lost its value. But that's not going to happen, bro. Because they could print out as much money as they want. It's infinite, you know. And I think everybody just hoping that XRP or Bitcoin or um Ethereum and all this other stuff is going to change the world. When you sell that, it converts into USD, US dollar. They're trying to keep the dollar strong, the strongest currency in the world, you know? But out here in America, you have to use your money to make money. You don't have a choice. You can't use your money to only consume, bro. And that's my message. I try my best to tell the masses of people. I'm not your savior. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not perfect. I'm not none of that. I'm just trying to get y'all to see the world and how it's really operating. Hold on, y'all. Don't leave. Don't leave. Hold And I personally feel like the more people I help, at least, I'm getting a message to you, the more I'm living in my duty. I'm living in my purpose. It don't hurt me to help people. It don't hurt me to tell you what you need to hear, truthfully. So that's just my mission on this planet is try to help as many people as I can. And if you get the message, you get the message. And if you don't, then you just don't. But it's all up to you. I'm gonna keep on, putting out these videos on YouTube. I'm gonna keep on building this channel day by day. Whether they mess with my views or not, I don't care, bro. I don't control none of this. None of these. It's all controlled. It's all algorithm. I'm not a slave to the algorithm. You know, I'm gonna keep living in my purpose. Y'all see I'm out here walking with God. Yeah, y'all see I do videos in public to show y'all to stop being so scared, bro. People don't care. People not that concerned about you. You know, I literally show y'all things because some of y'all be in your head so much and y'all be like, oh, what if these people are watching me? What if these people are looking at me? Stop worrying about what other people think about you and just speak your truth, bro. Just speak your truth. Walk in your purpose. God gonna always make room for you if you walk in your purpose, bro. You know? And my purpose is to tell the world, man, listen, stack assets, bro. Buy real estate. You know what I'm saying? Put your money to work. Don't only depend on a 9 to 5 paycheck, because that paycheck is gonna help you pay your bills and that's it. Like, think of other different ways, bro. Don't only be a consumer out here. Like, think of how much money, like this is also how I view the world, right? Let me be careful because y'all see a whole bunch of bikes right here. No, 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 no. Let me be careful. Let me be careful. All right, so look, this is how I view the world, right? Y'all see this whole entire strip that I just walked, right? Y'all see this. How much money y'all think is out here, bro? How much money y'all think is just on this one strip? That's why I'm always saying, think bigger, bro. Think bigger, think bigger, think bigger. Because they programming, oh, they got the parade still going on. They programming your mind to think so small that you're missing out on, on so much opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We can't miss out on opportunities that can change our lives. I appreciate you, bro. I'm trying to be consistent, bro. You know, I show up regardless, bro. This is a part of my calling. Like, he not even paying attention, bro. Come on. People riding a bike, but you looking like this. But you like, come on, bro. What you doing? My fault, child. My bad. My bad. My bad. But yeah, it's part of me walking in my purpose because I always wanted to do this YouTube stuff since I was a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? TC Talk, TC Fitness. You know? So it's just me walking in my purpose and adding as much value to the people as I can and not fearing judgment from strangers, you know? Not fearing judgment from people. They judge Jesus Christ. They judge everybody. Everybody judge each other. As if there's a perfect person on this planet. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. Ain't nobody perfect. It's millions of us. It's billions of us on this planet. Literally. Billions of us. Billions with a B on the face of this earth. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. You know? So I don't care about being judged. People will call me whatever they want. Y'all can call me crazy. Y'all can say whatever. At the end of the day, they call Kanye West crazy. I'm sitting there saying, this world is ran off of fear, low vibrations, low frequencies. They got an industry that's free called PORN that's meant to take away your energy and get you to warp your mind and to move in a certain way. And I try to tell the masses of people, stop watching that stuff. Guess what? I get backlash. I tell people, get on SR, retain your seed. Guess what? I get judged. I tell people, invest into the stock market, buy assets. Guess what? You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Nobody want to buy no assets. Nobody want to wait that long. Ooh, guess what? Why you gotta why you gotta wait till tomorrow to go clock in for your money to start? Assets is still working right now in real time. And then majority of people is looking for a savior. Y'all think the GOV care? They don't. Y'all think Donald Orange Face gonna come and save the world? He's not, bro. This world is ran by puppets. Real talk. Real talk, bro. Bro, that shit sound, bro, they trying to do a really What yo, they trying to do a wheelie on a bike and a person on the back of the bike not even holding on correctly. No, 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 no. See? Yes, sir, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Big W, $10 donation, bro. I appreciate you, my boy. Thank you. I think it's $10 or $13. I don't know. Thank you though, bro. Thank you. But yeah, all I'm trying to do is help my people, bro. That shit, like, I'm not on here just for the money, yo. You making mad money, you doing it for money. I don't make nothing on YouTube, bro. Like, unless I hit the threshold, that's like $100. That'll help me pay a bill or put some money in my pocket. But I'm also do this because I'm passionate about it and this is my purpose, bro. Honestly. I'm in the middle of New York City talking to y'all. It don't get no realer than that, bro. I'm in the middle of the jungle. I'm in the middle of the jungle talking to a masses of people. Look, bro, I'm about to take a picture. I'm about to tell somebody to screenshot a picture for me, bro. Look, I'm in the middle of the jungle. I talking to the masses of people. You feel me? And this area right here, look, 57th Street. This is probably the wealthiest, one of the wealthiest places in New York City. They call this, I think they call this Billionaire Row. I think, because it's a lot of money on these strips, bro. They got the Dior store, they got the Louis Vuitton right over there. If y'all can see that, they got the watch store right over here. You feel me? Then they got look, Breitling, look, Fendi. Like this is where money is at, but this is why I say like think bigger. You don't gotta think like a consumer. Think like an owner. Just think about how much money these owners are making, bruh. Think about how much money Mad Square Garden just brought in because the Knicks won the chip. The Knicks just won a championship. Think about how much money Madison Square Garden stock about to go up. And then they about to have a parade out here. It's on Thursday. I want to go to the parade, right? But I already know I don't like being around like big crowded areas. Beyonce had called me. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the stream. This is really New York City, bro. This is tough. But all jokes aside, I constantly think about like how much like how much you can make as an owner as opposed to just a worker, you know? And don't never let nobody tell you money ain't important. It is. It is, bro. But you can't do much without it. And the world is very, very cruel, bro, to poor people, to people that don't have it. The world is cruel, bro. I live in a city where you could see somebody, right? Like with a cup out or holding the door, asking for money, right? And people will just walk by them like they don't matter. Look, they got the Burberry store right here. Louis Vuitton. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. This is the money block. It's all right, babe. You don't gotta apologize. It's okay. We downtown in the city. I had to go live with the people because I missed them. Real talk. I'm in the middle of it. I'm about to walk the other way. I'm about to walk down this way. Nah, I got my scooter right here. I'm just trying to conserve my battery. I'm about to get back on the app at 6 o'clock. But yeah, we gotta move like owners, bro. We the next generation that could really make it out here and really build some type of wealth, bro. I promise y'all we can do it. Like, there's a reason why I made a Discord. Yo, my head hurt. I gotta drink some water. There's a reason why I made a Discord. There's a reason why I made a Telegram chat because I wanna have like a group of people that's really getting to it, you know? And babe, can you double tap the screen so we get the likes up? We got 10 likes so far. So your like is meaningful to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we got 10 people. Yes, sir. I love y'all. But we really gotta think like owners, bro. We ain't got no choice. They gonna keep pricing the people out. And it don't matter how many videos we make on TikTok, YouTube, bro. It don't even matter at this point. They gonna do what they want to do because they know rich people, wealthy people versus a it's not even a versus thing, but it's just a wealth gap thing. You know? Rich and wealthy got the money. Yo, my head is pounding. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta find some water, bro. Word to my mother, my shit is pounding. And I'm trying to be on point. There's mad people out here. I gotta get some water, y'all. I ain't gonna front. But yeah, it's a rich and a wealthy versus everybody else, bro. That's it. The wealth gap is gonna keep getting wider and wider. The more that y'all don't invest, and the more that they raise the cost of living compared to your wages and inflation. You know what I'm saying? Because the inflation is gonna eat up your purchasing power. Like I'll just keep on repeating that to y'all, bro. Inflation is the hidden tax everybody pays. Everybody pays it. You know? So y'all gotta find ways to invest into stocks, invest into real estate. I see this, right? Look, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, yeah. And wait, what you mean? How did they worry about me, bro? Ain't nobody worry about me. I'm protected at all times. I got the most high God on my side. Ain't nobody worry about me. But but I can definitely tell you this: they watching. They watching because if they didn't care about my messages, I'm not trying to sit there and say like, oh, like the world, like I'm in the center of the world, and like nah. If they didn't care about my messages, my videos would get so many views, like it wouldn't even bother them. But I just think my messages is and me being a black man in America, it's like nah, he got some type of um what's the word I'm trying to use? He has some type of awareness, like he has some type of knowledge and he's trying to share it to the masses of people. And we don't want the masses of people to be waking up because we know that these media outlets, when you gain a following or you gain a community, you can really shift the dynamic. You can really change the dynamic. If you start, bro, you see how many people is out here? Like imagine me trying to wake up all of these people, right? Imagine me trying to wake up all of these people out here. I'm one person. I'm one individual, right? Imagine me trying to wake up all these people, right? We don't like that. We don't need all these people waking up. We need them to be asleep. We need them to go shop at these stores the whole week so these stores can make money. We need them to help these jobs make record profits. You know, we need them to help out the matrix. We don't need them to be aware of their power. And we all are powerful, bro. It ain't just me. It's not just me. We all are powerful, bro. We have to come together as a collective to realize that like it's power in numbers, you know? And somebody made a video, right? Cause y'all see how the Knicks won a championship, right? So everybody was coming together in New York. They low key tore the city down. Not tore it down, but like they was burning stuff, whatever. Right? Mad extra shit. Y'all know how people are. And somebody said, imagine if everybody came together to knock down the GOV or to get these, you know, P files out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Imagine how we could change this world, right? But people only come together for sports or funerals or birthdays or celebrations, but they don't come together to to change something that is destroying the planet. They came together for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. You know what I'm saying? They came together for this. So I feel like people could come together for a whole bunch more stuff, bruh. Look, they got the, I guess they got the streamers out here, son. Yeah, outside. But they came together for Streamer University, you know? Shout out to Kai Sinat. Because you gotta have a lot of like, what's the word I'm trying to use? A lot of influence to even get people to line up outside and try to join a streamer university, hoping that they will become a streamer one day, not realizing that this stuff is not easy, bro. Imagine me streaming my whole life, bro. I would get tired of that. Like, I would get tired of that. I like to spend my quality time with myself, with my fiance, with my family. You know, I don't want to stream my whole life. I just come on the internet and tell y'all about me or tell y'all whatever's going on. Like, the good and the bad. But I'm not gonna be streaming my whole entire life, bro. This the internet. You never know who's watching. And the evil eye is very real, bro. Some people have the evil eye. You know what I'm saying? But yo, my head hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even know if my fiance still in the stream. I hope she is. That's my baby. Baby, if you still here, let me know. I love you. Real talk. Be out here. Be outside. I got it. I gotta get some water. Like I ain't gonna lie, I have to get some water. I'm about to find like a random spot to walk into. This is GTA in real life, bro. This is The Sims. This is The Sims game in real life. But yeah, you really gotta have a lot of influence out here. And I'm just trying to, influence people to do the right thing and really stay focused out here in a world full of distractions and tell y'all what y'all need to hear, not what y'all want to hear. Heavy on the W live, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I'm about to pin that comment. I missed y'all, bro. I know I haven't been live in mad long, bro. I really did miss y'all a lot. I really do appreciate y'all being here with me on this Sunday. All right. Every time I go live, I just be winging it for real. I gotta get away from the music. See, I walk that way, they playing the music. This how the matrix operates, y'all. Yeah, I was muted, so I had to delete the live. Like once you pointed that out, I was like, oh snap, I gotta delete the live because it didn't make sense for me to keep it up if I was muted. And I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you. Thank you to anybody that's been supporting me on this platform, bro. Like that's my this is my like this is my go-to YouTube, you know? But I ain't even got no cash on me. I got my card, but I need a water chat. I need a water chat. Oh, he take cards. All right, we out here. I'm about to get the water right here. And I gotta use the bathroom. Shout out to him right here, whoever he is. Shout out to him. Oh, my head is bro. My head is pounding. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I was lit last night. When y'all see me on the stream, I was lit. I was watching the Knicks game with my aunt. I was lit, bro. Yo, can I get water, bro? Please? Oh my God. How much? $4 for water? This how they finesse. You good? All right, $4. Huh? Nah, YouTube, YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, bro, $4 per bottle of water. Never again. Never again. You sell it for two? See? Never again, bro. It's $1. I just got finessed for $4 for water. Nah, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the donation too. Real talk. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me. Like I said, when I go live, bro, I just be winging it, you know, and whatever comes to mind, that's what I speak about. I don't try to act perfect. I don't try to have a script or nah, I'm gonna just express what's on my mind in the moment and just live it. Live it out. That's it. That's what makes that's what makes live streams unique. It's the fact that you could just wing it out here and just speak about whatever, you know? But I hope y'all been all right. I hope y'all been taking care of yourself. I hope y'all been growing mentally and spiritually. Any questions y'all gotta ask me or y'all wanna ask, y'all can always ask. Anything y'all want to talk about, we could talk about. I'ma always be here, bro. Like, no matter how many times I sit there and say, "Oh, I'm about to stop uploading on YouTube," or that's all emotion. That's all emotion because, excuse me, my channel ain't going in the direction that I want it to go, right? But in life, you gotta persevere because everything ain't gonna go your way, and everything is not gonna go the way that you plan it. You don't have control over these apps. You don't have control over the algorithm. You don't have control over people. If they subscribe, if they don't subscribe, if they watch, if they don't watch, I don't have control over that. So at the end of the day, I can only control me and how I personally feel. And if I'm gonna upload, I'm gonna upload. If I'm gonna talk to y'all live, I'm gonna talk to y'all live. And that's it, bro. I will say this though. I'm glad that I don't depend on YouTube as a full-time income. I would definitely tell y'all that, you know, because some people actually do. Some people actually, depend on YouTube as a full-time income. And once their views start fluctuating and that ad revenue start fluctuating, they get shaky. But I'm always like moving like with a strategy and telling myself, you gotta, you gotta maneuver, you gotta stack as many assets as you can, or more Google stock if you need to. So that either way you're getting paid from YouTube and keep grinding it out. Do what you can, you know? But I gotta call my fiance, make sure my baby is all right. I just wanted to, talk to y'all. I miss y'all so much. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's always real love. It's always genuine. You know what I'm saying? And for those that's been rocking out with me, I thank you. For those that's still here, you've been watching my videos, you watch the shorts, whatever, you subscribe, it don't matter. You support me, I thank you. You know? Nah, I'm in NYC. I'm in the jungle, New York City. But yeah, I gotta make sure my lady is all right. Um, I hope y'all take care of yourself. Stack assets, do what y'all can, what y'all got, break out of the matrix mentality and just look out for your best interest because these jobs will never have your best interest at heart. With that being said, I'm gonna have more videos for y'all all week. I'm locked in, I'm focused, I'm determined. Most importantly, I'm consistent and God is with me at all times. All right. Make sure y'all be safe out here. I love y'all. Keep God first always. We outside.